Okay, for the person that wanted to see my woodshed and how it was built, there it is, the one right in front of me. The one way over is the small one, but this is the big one here. They're built just about the same, just one is smaller, right? So this one here, this one is easier to show you, so I'm just going to walk around it the best I can and just let the video play, and if I have anything to add to whatever the video is showing, then I will add it to it. I've got the brace. These here are 4-inch boards, and they're spaced 4 inches apart. That's the wall. Allows a lot of good air. All the woodsheds on this camp road, the family woodsheds, are all built the exact same way because they work wonderfully. This holds a lot of wood. This is 10 by 12. Here is the side view. I've got a spruce here that needs to be cut, or at least the lower branches. But I've got 3 2x6 right there. Back up, show you where I am. There's the roof. I've got a 2x6 there. In the middle, I've got another 2x6, and on the bottom, I've got a 2x6, and they are at least one bolt is at each corner, top and bottom, just to hold it there, and those are, I believe, 16 penny spikes. So here is the back of the woodshed. I did the same thing in back. 4-inch boards, 4 inches apart. And then I left a door right there so I can get in, get some wood from behind. Let me show you the overhang. Oh, and right here on the back side, I've got, there's some kindling. 2x6 on the top. And down there on the bottom, I've got a 2x6 as well. That there is the 3-foot overhang. It does have a drip edge, and it does have asphalt shingles. If I were to do this all over again, I would have metal roofing on all my outside buildings, including my house. It just makes it better and safer to collect rainwater. Here is the other side. And I use that 2x6, which is under the eaves. And then you're going to have some wasp nests. I have nails that I put in there and some hooks that I put in here. There's a bunch of bale and twine. Comes in awfully handy. Up overhead is where I store a lot of my kindling. It stays dry. It needs to be restocked. But this right here is where I hang extra 5-gallon buckets and all of that. And due to the overhang, I get very little snow in here. It just works, folks. It works really well. And here's the other end of the woodshed. Right here, I have 3 compost bins. And as you can see, I got a little sloppy there. Then I got snow and freezing rain on it. So I've got to clean that off. But all I've got is a piece of roofing metal that goes across that kind of keeps everything fairly dry. But there it is. If I made any change, if I made another one and made any changes to it, I'd make it the exact same way because it works so well. But again, I would definitely put a metal roof on. Over there is the north. That's where the down slope is. Right? The wind comes from there, the northwest, and it just goes up and over. So there's that. So this woodshed, I burn 16-inch long wood, and it's 12 feet wide. It will hold 7 tiers of wood as high as I can pile it. Now, when I first start in the back, it's a little bit lower, so you can't stack them very high, but as you come out due to the pitch, you can really stack the wood pretty high. That you can see there is about 7 feet. That is stacked about like that. Yeah, 7 feet. 7 feet, folks. And right there. And of course, I'm working on that pile, and I've already depleted that pile except for a handful of wood right there, an armload. I hope this helps. I hope this helps. I'm not sure if this is what you were looking for, but this is what I've got. And again, it works very well. It works very, very well, folks. Okay, someone wanted me to show the waterproof gloves that I wear around here. And these are, they're pretty lightweight. They're really comfortable. And they've got grippy right here. They've got the cinch elastic around the wrist. So that's what I'm using this winter. Every winter I try a new pair or a new brand, and so far these have held up. These have really held up. They're pretty tough. Now when you're handling wood is awful hard on gloves, so I'm not really sure. I usually try to use those right there when I'm doing firewood because they wear pretty good. I still go through a pile of those every wood season, folks, every wood season. But these here, of course you can see I hold wood, so there's a little splinter in there, but it's pretty soft inside. Now, gloves are not warm, period. Now, if you're wearing them and you're moving your hands, your fingers a lot, then they're going to stay warm. Your fingers are going to stay warmer a lot longer. But if you're standing still and not moving your fingers will get cold in those.